So let's talk about the out-of-tree cloud provider. My name is Justin Davis. I'm the PM on the AKS team and I work for Microsoft. The out-of-tree cloud provider is where Microsoft has taken what is currently in-tree or core to Kubernetes and actually moved that outside into the cloud controller itself. Now, the Kubernetes community and all cloud providers are now moving all of what is in tree into an external cloud controller because it allows us as cloud providers to be able to make sure that we don't have to sit with the Kubernetes release cadences. It means that any updates or changes that we need to make as a cloud provider can actually be controlled by us and released when we need to be able to release them. The cloud controller itself, the out-of-tree cloud controller will be the default for 1.2.2, Kubernetes 1.2.2 in AKS. And really at the moment, I just want to talk about being able to light that up in preview mode for you to be able to just test that you're happy with that with your workloads going forward. So let's have a look at a little demo. Essentially what we can do here is to be able to spin up the cloud controller by creating a resource group. In this demo, we're literally going to be spinning up a new cluster as well. So spin up a new resource group in East US, and then we'll go ahead and spin up a new Kubernetes controller. But what we'll do here is to be able to pass on the enable cloud controller manager true header to the AKS resource provider. And that's going to go ahead now and spin up a new AKS cluster for you. And what you'll see once the cluster has been spun up is that we'll be able to go into the kube system namespace and see the pods which are actually running there. So here you go, the cluster is spun up. Let's just clear this screen and let's have a look at the kube system namespace just to see what's going on. Get the credentials, yes, okay. Okay, now let's look in the kube system node pool to be able to see what's going on. And you'll see a couple of pods here which are related to the cloud controller itself, specifically cloud node manager. And you can also see here as well the CSI drivers are now the default as well. If you turn this on, and for later versions of Kubernetes 1.2.1, I think it is, CSI will be the default as well. So very simple just to be able to set up that preview feature. Give it a go and let us know how you get on with that. But as I said, it should be the default in Kubernetes 1.2.2. So what do we have a look here? We saw the cloud controller. It doesn't make any difference in terms of the feel and the use of Kubernetes, but it allows you to be able to make sure that you can kick the tires on this and check that you're happy in terms of how everything hangs together. And we use the AZ CLI command line to be able to enable the out-of-tree preview flag, and it spun up our cluster as you saw. So very simple and easy to be able to do. If you want to know more about this, go to Kubernetes on Azure. Just go to /Kubernetes on Azure on the Azure Docs site, and you can get all of the demos as well that you've seen here at aka.ms/cn demos. Thank you very much. I hope this is interesting, and we'll catch you soon.